Greetings. You are welcome to questions and answer session with Brother Harris. And today we'll be looking at the part 3 of the question, are the dead alive? Last time we looked at part 2 and this is part 3. Alright, so we'll be reading some scriptures. I'll read Job chapter 14 verse 10 to 11. It says, But man dieth and wasteth away, yea, man giveth up the ghost, and where is he? This is a question that has been in the hearts of many. This is a question that have gotten people troubled with the future. Man dieth, man giveth up the ghost, where is he? The Bible answered the question in verse 11. It said, As the waters fail from the sea, and the flood decayed and dried up. Verse 12. So man lieth down and riseth not, till the heavens be no more. They shall not awake, nor be raised out of their sleep. You see, the book of Job give an answer to the question, man giveth up the ghost. Where is he? Is he in heaven? Is he in hell? The answer is no. He said, as the water failed from the sea, as the flood decayed and dried up, so man lieth down and riseth not. Until when? Till the heavens be no more. You see, so Job likened death to his sleep. Job understood the fact that there is a time in which man will be raised up out of their sleep. There is a time in which man will remain in the grave. For how long? Till the heavens be no more. Alright, Job chapter 14 verse 13, it says, Oh, that thou wouldest hide me in the grave, that thou wouldest keep me in secret, that it say, until thy wrath be past, that thou wouldest appoint me a set time and remember me. So there is a time in which God will remember those that are in the grave. There is a time in which those who have died will remain in the grave until they are remembered in the grave. Alright, Job chapter 14 verse 14. If a man die, shall he live again? All the days of my appointed time will I wait where? In the grave, till my change come. So Job understood that there is a time in which man is to wait in the grave. Till when? Till their change come. Job chapter 14 verse 15. He said, Thou shalt call, and I will answer thee. Where? In the grave. Thou wilt have a desire to the works of thy hands. So there is a time that God will call people from the grave. But until then, they are waiting in the grave. They have not gone to heaven or hell. In 1 Corinthians chapter 15, verse 52 to 53, it says, In a moment, in a twinkling of an eye, at the last trump, for the trumpet shall sound, and the dead shall be raised incorruptible, and we shall be changed. You see, in a moment, at the last trump, the coming of Christ, Job said that I will wait until my change come. When will that change come? In a moment, in a twinkling of an eye, at the last trump. Alright. In verse 53, it says, For this corruptible must put on incorruption, and this mortal must put on immortality. So just as this our body, which is mortal, when we are raised from the grave, we will come up with immortality. Even though worm destroy this body, God will give us a new body, immortal body, from the grave. Just like when you plant a seed in the ground or a crop in the ground, it dies, it gets rotten. But what comes up? A fresh plant. A fresh plant. You see, when you consider this fact in the sense of nature, you will see that the resurrection is logical. Just like when you plant, just like when you see in nature, they die in the ground. But what comes out? A fresh plant. Now, John chapter 5, verse 25. It says, Verily, verily, I say unto you, the hour is coming, and now is, when the dead shall hear the voice of who? Of the Son of God, and they that hear shall live. Do you believe in the Son of God? Only those who will hear the voice of the Son of God shall live. And if you reject the Son of God, Jesus Christ, you will not be raised out from the grave. You have no hope beyond the grave. Only through Christ we have hope beyond the grave. In verse 28, he said, Marvel not at this, for the hour is coming, in the which all that are here, in heaven, in hell, no, in the grave, shall hear his voice. Verse 29, he said, I shall come forth, they that have done good, unto the resurrection of life, and they that have done evil, unto the resurrection of damnation. Do you know Jesus as a Savior? Do you know Christ as your Lord? Do you accept Him into your life? Only those who hear the voice of the Son of God while they are alive will hear the voice of the Son of God while they sleep in the grave. Do you know Christ as a Savior? Consider these things. We'll stop here next time. We'll look at part 4. As we consider the question, are the dead